Hey everyone, and welcome back to Bleach Brave Souls. So today, guys, we're going to take a quick look, or maybe not such a quick look, at 6-star Mind Uryu. Mind Uryu, back in the day, he was actually not a very good character. He had a really slow normal attack speed and just lackluster damage. But since he got the 6-star upgrade, he is actually vastly improved, guys. The unique thing about 6-star Mind Uryu is that he doesn't have an actual combo. He has these arrows he shoots, but they don't have like a 3-string or a 4-string combo attack. It's pretty much an infinite combo. And I'll show you what I mean when I do this Zaraki Kenpachi raid. If we go into it, I will just join a Heart Attribute Kenpachi raid. And I've already pre-recorded this footage, so I'm just going to commentate over it to show you guys what I mean. This video is not going to be so much about his stats, but more about his gameplay. As you can see, look at his attack speed. It is crazy fast, guys. But there's something I need to address about that attack speed as well. The attack speed, the speed it is you're seeing here, is not the same as it is in the single-player missions, which is... it must be a bug, or I'm not sure if it could be intentional. But the single-player attack speed is much slower. So I don't know if K-Lab intended it for it to be that way, or it's just a glitch and they have to fix it. Hopefully they won't nerf the character and they'll buff the single-player attack speed to this level that you see here. So since he does have a non-combo string in his normal attacks, Uryu can pretty much, once he has the target locked on, he can fire on them until they're dead, because he doesn't knock them down, and each hit will stagger the enemy. And I'm sure I show more examples of it eventually here. As you can see, the room disconnected, which is kind of not that uncommon. But another good thing about this 6-star Mind Uryu is that he has 2 ranged guard breaks, like you see there. And that's very good for a ranged character. There's a lot of characters that don't have that. For example, the Heart Purple Byakuya does not have a ranged guard break, and it is kind of a problem in stages where you need that. So, just if you're curious, guys, I have him built with a single chappy on, a 40% stamina headband, and an attack glove. So, decent accessories, but not too OP. And as you can see right there, against those Miranda Riders, I can just lock them down indefinitely. It's really a unique playstyle. As long as you don't have to dodge or anything. Oop, I take a few hits there, but I do actually finish this raid. It just takes a long time. The damage is good. I mean, you can't really tell because we're on the opposite attribute. But he's hitting for 2k normals pretty dang quickly. Let me see if I show off the range guard break. That first one, there we go. There's the guard break, and now I can hit him, and they can hit me. But he's hitting for 2500 on the attribute advantage. I believe he does have the killer advantage here as well. So the double advantage definitely helps his damage. But as you can see, look at this, guys. I can just stand here with the attack button held down. And it's kind of ridiculous. Look at this. I don't knock them down, I just constantly stagger them. That is a really good example of that, what I was talking about right there. Other than that, guys, I mean, if you build him for strong attack, his strong attacks are actually pretty decent as well. But his normal attack speed is really his shining quality. He just has such a quick range attack speed, and he doesn't knock them down. So, like I said, it's an infinite combo if you can set it up properly. Like right here. Watch this Miranda Rider. He never has a chance. I mean, the situations don't come up where you can do that often, because usually there's other enemies attacking you at the same time, and you'll have to dodge or move out of the way. But if you can line them up properly, you can continue the combo for quite a long time. Alright, guys, so I skipped ahead to the boss battle. I did make it here without reviving It was a long and arduous procedure, but I'll show you here what I mean. Some further examples. He is built for normal attack damage. I do have normal attack damage links, but in PvP I would roll with a dodge setup. And another advantage of Uryu in PvP is that he has no killer weakness. He isn't classified as anything. So killer advantages don't work against Uryu, and you add that on to his dodge, and he's a pretty durable character. Being a mind character, he also has no real weakness against any colors, and you can throw on a headband to mitigate the weakness against the purple attribute. So as you see here, this is kind of the play style. If you get you can just if you get them to charge up their special attack where they turn red, you can just lay into these enemies. Like there. Just take advantage, hold down the attack button. And like I said before, guys, he does have the killer and the attribute advantage on the stage, so typically this damage isn't what you'd be normally seeing. There was a 3000 hidden in there. Uryu does also have very high focus, so he will crit quite often. And yeah, that's pretty much. Now, guys, just as a side tip, on these raids, you can actually pull the bosses and the mobs in smaller packs. It's not necessary to run in there and pull everything at once, especially if you're in a situation like I'm in here, where the room is disconnected. You can pull the bosses one at a time, and it'll be a lot easier for you to deal with them. So just keep that in mind if you ever end up in a situation like this where you disconnect. It does take quite a while, but it's a lot safer than trying to fight two bosses at once, or a boss and a bunch of mobs at the same time. And yeah, overall, guys, I'm really impressed with this Uryu. We got the drop. The Uryu back in the day, like he was just pretty much unplayable. He was so slow, and it was just not a fun character to play. But it's definitely a different experience with this Uryu. The playstyle is completely unique, and there's not really another character I know that is like this. His special attack is a little bit strange. Well, it's not strange. I guess it is strange. It'll fire, and then there's a delay before the full damage is inflicted. And also, it's a very narrow line of damage, so you will have to aim it pretty well in order to maximize its effect. The reason I continued the stage, guys, actually, is because there's already 8 drops in it. So I was like, man, it's gonna be a long time, but 8 drops and there's a character, I gotta do it. So it was worth it. There was a character drop in it. See, like you can see there, that's the special. It's kind of strange. He's not really. He does have some special upgrades, but the strength of this character is in his normal attacks. At least in my opinion. You can build him for strong attacks, and he'll be very good as well. But I would say a hybrid or a normal attack damage build is the best. Normal attack damage works because he does have the guard breaks for range damage, and the strong attacks will still be useful for that. And the infinite combo, it doesn't work against bosses because they don't get staggered, but against any other enemies, it's very effective. And just a couple more hits here on Kenpachi, and we will conclude this video. Guys, I will do a further analysis on this character. Just for now, though, I wanted to show you how he plays, and bring up the fact that there is a problem with his attacks in co-op and his attacks in single player. The single player attacks are not like what you see here. They're much, much slower. So hopefully K-Lab will not slow down the co-op attacks, and that they'll buff the single player attacks, and make it even. So anyway, guys, that's all I have for this video. Look forward to another video on Uryu, where I explain his soul tree and different builds and things like that. So that's all I have. Once again, Thanks for watching, everyone, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.